Coming up, 2 local health practitioners will help Georgia decide how our state responds to Obamacare.
And reaction to the local flooding. Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Yolanda Mitchell.
And I'm Caitlin Barker. 2 Valdosta health professionals will help decide the way Georgians will respond to Obamacare. Optometrist Stephen Wilson and Valdosta State Nursing faculty member J. Myron Faircloth are the 2 local appointees to the Special Advisory Commission. Governor Nathan Deal created the commission to develop mandated health benefits for residents of Georgia. Members of the commission will meet on March 12th in the Atlanta organizational meeting. They will then study how much Obamacare will cost Georgia employers and workers.
The Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, has been hospitalized after suffering what appears to be some sort of stomach infection. This is not the first time the monarch has been ill since her crowning in 1952, but British doctors are always cautious of the Queen's health. Buckingham Palace announced that the 86-year-old British monarch's trip to Rome would be canceled due to her exhibiting symptoms of the stomach flu. The palace's official statement says all official engagements will be postponed or canceled for the upcoming week as a precaution.
The city of Valdosta officially reopened Gorntail Road on Saturday. The Earl Wetherington footbridge near the YMCA was closed due to exceeding water levels of the Sugar Creek that threatened a utility line that runs near it. Department of Transportation inspectors appraised the bridge to determine whether the bridge was safe for usage. Citizens are now able to travel on one of Valdosta's main roads again.
The recent flooding in our area has caused a sewage issue for the Valdosta Utilities Department. News Valdosta's Amber Worthy has more on the story.
Last week's sewage spill and the 8 to 10 inches of rain that we received made a big mess in Lowndes County. The Utilities Department explained why.
What has happened this time, of course, with all the rain, not only here, but up north in the upper portions of the Withlacoochee watershed, has caused the Withlacoochee River to flood. And some of our lines are right in the floodplains. The Gorntail Road, Wetherington Lane, the Wetherington footbridge on Gorntail Road was closed. We have a 30-inch main that runs right through there. And so that has been underwater. Our main problem right now is that the wastewater treatment plant, the Withlacoochee wastewater treatment plant, which is at the end of Wetherington Lane out in the county, is right maybe a quarter mile from the river bank. And that is now, has now become flooded. We had to turn the power off to the station to prevent further damage. And so at this time, the Withlacoochee plant cannot pump any sewage. Everything that would normally go to it is going to be going directly to the river. And it will be approximately 5 to 6 million gallons of wastewater a day.
Valdosta's Utilities Department and the Georgia Department of Transportation are trying to make sure that our roads are clear and our water stays clean. With News Valdosta, I'm Amber Worthy.
400 railroad planks went missing near the intersection of Stewart Circle and Coleman Road North. With the planks estimated to weigh more than 100 pounds each, that means someone stole more than 20 tons of the railroad ties. The planks, which are valued at $50 each, were placed by the tracks in order to help in a replacement effort with the stretch of the railway. The Lowndes County Sheriff's Department is encouraging anyone with information of this theft to contact their investigators.
Coming up, Valdosta walkers come together to feed the need.
And a look at your local weather forecast will be getting much warmer. Stay with us.
Did you know kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs?
Totally.
I did. Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls.
But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
It's totally true.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know that strollers have the right of way on a sidewalk?
Yes.
Yep, I did. Did you guys
Did you know that kids who eat breakfast have higher GPAs?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. That's actually what I was going to say.
Did you know babies should never touch silver? It's really bad for them.
I knew that.
Did you guys know that statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat at the right age and size. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to make sure your child is protected.
I'm putting that on my blog.
I just put it in mine.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. VSU President Bill McKinney is making history.
And what he's pulled off is impressive, since he's only been in the job for 8 months. He is currently the first University System of Georgia president on the Board of Association of American Colleges and Universities. This will allow him to join educational leaders from across the nation and highlight the strength of liberal education. He is also a member of several organizations, including the President's Trust for Liberal Education and American Promise.
Last Saturday, Second Harvest in Valdosta State University had its first Feed the Need Fund Walk. Participants were able to raise money in order to help feed many communities in our region. I caught up with the walkers to see how they were helping out. Second Harvest of South Georgia teamed up with Valdosta State Dining and other area sponsors to host the Feed the Need Fund Walk. The event was held on Saturday morning at the Valdosta Middle School track. Second Harvest of South Georgia supplies food and grocery products to more than 300 communities around our area. Participants braved the cold to walk laps to raise money for hunger. For every lap you walked or ran, you received raffle tickets that were donated by local businesses.
Basically, it's a fundraiser to help support Second Harvest, which basically is the region's largest hunger relief charity in the region.
Georgia has one of the highest hunger rates in the nation, and the participants of the Fund Walk were eager to change all of that. Valdosta State Dining was proud to be the main sponsor of this event. Second Harvest is fighting hunger in Valdosta, one lap at a time. With News Valdosta, I'm Yolanda Mitchell.
Women are now catching up to men in lung cancer rates. Lung cancer kills more than any other cancer. This is including breast and prostate cancer. According to the Surgeon General, around 35 million Americans now smoke. A recent study shows that women are less likely to quit smoking than men, which accounts for the growth in female deaths related to smoking.
For anyone looking to quit smoking, the Georgia Department of Public Health is offering a free 4-week supply of nicotine gum to people 18 and older. Anyone interested needs to contact the Georgia Tobacco Quit Line multiple call program. The only people who are eligible are those who are uninsured. The program is available in the South Health District of Ben Hill, Berrien, Brooks, Cook, Eccles, Irwin, Lanier, Lowndes, Tift, and Turner counties.
According to the Center for Disease Control, sexually transmitted infections in the U.S. have risen to 20 million cases in a year. Most of the infected are people in ages 15 to 24. HPV, chlamydia, gonorrhea are among the most common STIs. A spokesperson for the CDC says all STIs are preventable and treatable, and many can be cured. But if they are left untreated, they can lead to pretty serious lifelong problems and even death. The CDC encourages screening for STIs every 6 months.
Taking a look at your local weather, today expect a high of 65 degrees with sunny skies and a low of 40 degrees. Tomorrow expect it to be a bit warmer with a high of 73 degrees. There is also a chance of isolated thunderstorms tomorrow night with a low near 43 degrees.
Coming up, the annual Azalea Festival is right around the corner.
And VSU artists get ready for an art festival. Stay with us.
When every moment matters and a hand reaches out, when someone gives blood and a life is saved, that moment when heartbreak turns to hope, you're there. through the American Red Cross. Every day, the Red Cross responds to nearly 200 neighborhood emergencies, and your support makes it possible. Use this moment to join us today. Visit redcross.org.
Valdosta State University.
Quality academics.
On campus and online.
Caring faculty mentors.
A beautiful campus.
Opportunities for involvement, leadership, and service.
Championship athletics, spirit and pride.
Discover your opportunities. Schedule your visit today.
Valdosta State University.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
Welcome back to News Valdosta. I'm Caitlin Barker.
And I'm Yolanda Mitchell. Even though it's still chilly overnight, spring is coming with the annual Azalea Festival. The annual festival returns this Saturday and Sunday at Drexel Park. This yearly festival celebrates the blooms that have made Valdosta a beautiful community. It runs from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. both days and is free and open to the public. There will be music, food, an auto show, and many other demonstrations.
If you're interested in Native American history, then you're in luck. The National Bridge Historic State Park, located south of Tallahassee, is hosting an event where visitors get an official tour guide to take them around the land that was once owned by the Timucuan tribe in the 1500s. Tourists will get to experience the food and clothing worn by these Native Americans, along with being educated on their history. The event will be held on March 30th from 2 to 4 p.m. at the park.
On Thursday, March 14th, Music in Our Schools will take place at the Valdosta High School Performing Arts Center. This music concert for all Valdosta City schools will include talent from grades K through 12 and is free to the public. The show will begin at 7 p.m.
Calling all student artists at the VSU Fine Arts Gallery is accepting submissions today and tomorrow for the Student All Media Competition. This year's competition will award cash prizes totaling $500 to the top winners. To enter, you can fill out an entry form located at the VSU Art Department webpage. You then need to submit it and your work to the VSU Fine Arts Gallery. Each entrant can submit up to 5 original entries.
The Vagina Monologues is showing in the Valdosta Student Union Theater this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The award-winning play by Eve Ensler is based on a collection of stories on women's sexuality and empowerment. The event is $5 for students and $10 for the general public. The proceeds from the event will benefit organizations fighting violence against women.
Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Caitlin Barker.
And I'm Yolanda Mitchell. Have a great